AG's Truth presents my opinion on the Snoop Dogg versus Roots controversy. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Amber Gardner, and I'm coming to you right now to comment on this slight controversy that is going on with Snoop Dogg regarding the new Roots that was directed by Will Packard that is premiering this week on the History Channel, A&E, and Lifetime. Now, on Snoop Dogg's Facebook, he posted a video stating how he was tired of slave movies, 12 Years a Slave, The Underground, and how he felt that we as black people should not watch it and basically boycott it because they were trying to drum it into our heads. How he wanted to see more success, and how if you were a real nigga like him, you would want to see the same thing. I don't know how I feel about this, and I say that because I've heard other people say that, and I hear where Snoop's coming from. But when you use terms like real nigga, and you're known for getting high and doing what you got to do, that kind of, I'm not really sure if I want to hear that opinion coming from you. Also, my thing is this. As someone that's 21 years old, I am a millennial. I am a part of the generation that grew up in that 90s to 2000 era. And because of that, one thing I've noticed is with millennials, but especially with the generation coming after us, the ones that are born with the smartphones and the iPads and the so on and so forth, we as black young people, we do not appreciate where we are. Now, don't get me wrong. Things are not where they need to be. But I'm going to say something that the older people used to say. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I was. We as a people, we have so much more opportunities than our parents had, than our grandparents had. And when you go back to the great-grandparents, that's when you're going back into when we would just come out of slavery, sharecropping. So with that being the case, I believe that a new Roots remake is good for the fact of we need something for this new generation to realize that even though things are not still equal, they are blessed. We need to have gratefulness and not be ungrateful and be entitled and feel like just because everybody can have a smartphone, there's no issue. The reason why a lot of these young people do not understand why once you go down south, there's still racism, why when you have people like Donald Trump running, there's issues of racism, is because they feel like, oh, because I have an iPhone and because I have access to Apple and Netflix, people see me as equal. And that's not the case. But they won't know that if they do not know the fact of this country was founded on separation. And people say, well, Africans had slaves. Big difference. When Africans had slaves, they were servants. They worked off their debt and then they left. And not only that, but they were treated as part of the household. They were not whipped, chained, beat, and starved. The American version of slavery is very different from the version of slavery that was done overseas. America took it to a whole nother level. With that being the case, Snoop, I hear what you're saying, but our young people, my generation, a generation that's younger than me, needs to see this because we need to realize just how far we've come, and we need to realize that there are still issues here. We will not realize that, and we won't even know where those issues of racism came from. That's all I have to say for now. Stay true to you. Stay proud. Stay informed and aware. And remember, 2016 can bring a new you, but only if you allow it. This is Amber Gardner here at AG's Truth. Peace, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. And I hope to see you again here at AG's Truth, where honesty's always in style.